welcome back to another video, and of course today we're playing some more Battlefield 4, this time on Flood Zone. I'm fairly sure by now we should all have a pretty good understanding of what Flood Zone is and is all about, but if you don't know already, Flood Zone is a, well, it starts off as an urban environment. You've got buildings, you've got loads of corridors, you've got stairways, rooftops of which you can parkour and just mess around with. It's really good fun. But, as like every map in Battlefield 4, it has a twist and a very nasty ending. So, there is a dam, it's full of water, you can guess what happens next. You blow up the dam with C4 explosives, maybe a tank shell of an LAV. And when I do mean a tank, it does take a huge amount of force to actually bring this dam to explode. But once it does, the streets will flood with water. So they're no longer walking distance, they're now swimming distance. If you're in a tank, you'll become fish food, and if you're in a boat, then you're home free. But overall, this map is so much fun, just like every other map in Battlefield 4. But I do have to say, it is an exceptionally good map. Whereas the other ones, for example, the resort map, I don't know what it's called. I will try and feature some more different maps a bit later on. We've got plenty of time to do that, so there's no rush whatsoever. But the resort, it's like an island resort, like Dead Island. It has a very Dead Island theme to it, but you can bring buildings down. You can bring this giant block of flats, I think it's called. You bring that straight down to the ground. I mean, that's impressive and all, but bringing a dam down and flooding the entire streets, that's just on another level. But with that said, we're also using the M416. I've newly unlocked this and I'm having so much fun using it. But I do have to say, this gun hasn't exactly aged well, because in Battlefield 3, as we know, it has a great fire rate, reload speed, accuracy, recoil, it's got all that good stuff. So a perfect weapon for close quarter combat, medium range and long range combat as well. So it's a very all-round efficient weapon. But in Battlefield 4, it seems to have less power, less of a fire rate. I don't know the exact stats, I'm kind of guessing off the top of my head and what I can remember, but for what I've used it and what I experienced, it doesn't seem to fire as fast, doesn't seem to be as accurate or as hard hitting. Either way, I'm having so much fun using this weapon. It's absolutely amazing. And of course, you may have seen at the beginning of the video, I wasn't just using the M416. Of course, I picked up one of the battle pickups on this map, the M32 MGL. Now, we've all used this on the beta Siege of Shanghai, but it's just absolutely incredible just to put rounds, grenade launcher rounds downrange and get a multi-kill. That was absolutely incredible. Nonetheless, I'm having so much fun with Battlefield 4. Of course, it's got its flaws here and there. There's a few, when I say a few, I mean major issues with it, to do with the netcode, the crashes, the rubber banding, that's just lag. Either way, it's very frustrating to actually get gameplay because you don't want to see something that's laggy and just not much fun to watch, because it's not much fun to play either. So hopefully within the patch coming very, very soon, they should have all that fixed and wiped away. With that said though, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, until next time.